Hello and welcome back. Today I'll be working on my Mark III Mondeo estate. You'll have seen from the last video doing the power steering pump. Same car. So today I'll be doing a full service on it, changing the oil filter, fuel filter and the air filter. So I'll make a bit of a video about that, see what happens. So these are my service bits. Oil filter, yeah. That one there. Air filter. Remember it? Yeah, there you go. That one. And fuel filter. This one. It's the one with the three connectors on top. So that's what I've got to fit. I've got my jar of oil that I bought ages ago. 530 oil there. That's the right one for the car. So yeah, I also had to buy this 36mm socket because I didn't have a 36. I've got everything else but a 36, and that's what you need to open the oil filter cartridge, I think they call it, because the oil filter is one of these ones that go into a cartridge. It comes with an oil seal. So yeah, I'll started without you a little bit. Right, so the car's on axle stands, and this is what's under here. So that's your oil filter cartridge there. 36mm fits onto that one. And your sump drain here. So that'll be the first job. Empty all the oil out into a pan and get this off. Change the cartridge, the oil cartridge, for a fresh one. Right, so this thing can be super tight, so I've just had to fit the bar onto it just to get it going. There's no real easy way to do this, not making a mess. Right, so here's the filter housing. There, so it comes with a nut rubber seal. Take the old one out. Put the new one on. It's in all the way. Just get a little bit of fresh oil just on it, just to help heat it. So this is the oil filter cartridge, Comline, only a cheap one. I'll put a link in the description for the kit that I bought. So with these little tabs on the back here, it just clicks in. There we go, like that. So I'll put some fresh oil in that now. Just so it's got some in before I put it in place. So that's what it looks like inside there. So I've cleaned all that out, obviously. I've filled that up as much as I can now, so I'll screw it back in. Right, so put a little bit of oil in it just to make sure the sump plug isn't leaking. Put the under tray back on. It's a little bit fiddly, it's really long. Basically it fits in here like this. So we'll try and get the middle screws in first. So that'll hold it up. So these are the screws. Little Torx head. I think it's Torx 25. Torx 30 heads. One of them's obviously been lost. This one, and someone put an 8mm screw. Well, a screw with an 8mm head on it, which is actually a better job, really. But we'll put it back how it was. So I'll get the rest of these in. 6 altogether. 2 at the front, 2 in the middle, 2 at the back. Right, I filled it till it's full on the dipstick now, so I'll run it for a couple of minutes, let everything circulate, make sure the oil light goes off, check the level again, just top it up if it needs to be. Then next I'll do the air filter. Right, I've run that for a couple of minutes now, everything looks good, so I'll leave that a couple of minutes to settle again while I do the air filter. So basically it's, well, you can see down there, but there's like these little clips where this side sticks into, and there's 1, 2, 3 screws on this side. I can't remember if I have to, probably have to unplug that. I can't remember if I have to undo the pipe or not. So I'll open it up and we'll see. Yeah, so it's out. So there's the old one that's done around 15,000 miles ish, and there's the new one. So that's the hole it sits in. So it is just M3. Unplug the airflow sensor and put it in. So it's quite easy on that. So I'll slide that back in now. See if I can do it and hold the camera. So basically, yeah, it's as easy as that. So it slots in like that, and then on the inside of this lid there's like a little lip that sits on there, which gives you the seal. So yeah, so I'll put that back now. 3 screws back in it. These screws can rust. That one there did break last time I serviced it. I replaced it with a wood screw, which does the job. So I've done the oil now, it's spot on. So, try and show you. There we go. So it's on the maximum there, which is lovely. Right then, next job, fuel filter. So here's the new one. That's how it'll sit in there. So as your car will probably have, if you've got one of these, cable tie around it, because the clip will have broken that holds it in place. So basically what you do is you pop all these off. A bit hard to see from where you are. You see the little white thing there? There's 2 of them. You squeeze them 2 in. I'll show you on this red one. I've got a screwdriver. 2 little tabs on the back of each one. So you just pop out like that, and then you see this little red bit. Just pull that out, and then the hose will off like that. Right, so it's all 3 off there now. And the way this is held on is not very good at all. So I'll just cut through my cable tie, which holds it onto the mount, and then the filter comes off with the bracket. So this is how it comes out the car. There's supposed to be 3 tabs on here, which push in like that, 2-3 holes, but obviously one's broken. Very poor things. So basically what I do, and many other people, is get them two located and a cable tie around, because it's not going to go anywhere. So this filter fits into this bracket just loosely like that. So the new one, obviously that will just slide into the bracket there. Make sure it's facing the right way and so on, like that. But before I fit that, I will put some diesel in, fill it up as much as I can, just to help with the bleeding of that. Just trim the cable ties down. I get the fuel pipes and then you simply pop it back on. Make sure they're pushed right down and then push the little clip back in. Right, and there we have it, fuel filter done. I'm going to start the car now, leave it running for a couple of minutes just to make sure there's no air leaks in the fuel system. Put the engine cover back on and job done. If you're wondering what the piece of wood is, it's the gas struts that hold the bonnet up. They only hold it up for about 5 minutes or so, so not the best system. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this little episode on the Mondeo, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, see you in the next one.